A On the day's walk there was a girl named Wak who was lovely and incredibly friendly. She was a good girl, but she never liked her name because it was made fun of by all the youngsters in her neighborhood. Wak never had many actual friends since she fled away from everyone who called her name in jest. She played by herself all the time. On a typical day, Wak finished her schoolwork as soon as she got home from school and asked her mother if she may go outside and play. Yes, but she was also cautioned by her mother not to stray too far from home. On that pleasant day, Wak visited her favorite area by the river that runs directly behind her home. Wak believed that whenever she was near a splashing or moving river, she was being absorbed by the water. Wak responded to the river in her own quirky manner. When speaking to the river today, she stated, "You are such a lucky river to be able to visit various locations while staying close to your friends the ducks, turtles, fish, and plants. I'd like to be less alone and have more friends." She would gather stones from the area and attempt to skip them across the river like her father when she got bored talking to the water. But she consistently came up short. The river would then hear her exclaim, "Every day I am getting better. I am less of a captain and more of a thrower." She makes several unsuccessful tries to skip rocks before finding the ideal one, almost round, flat, and projecting at one end, which she could hold and skip in the water. "Oh dear river, if only I could skip this rock and make a wish, I would wish for a beloved friend just like you. And if the rock skips all the way across you while wishing, I wouldn't be as lonely as I am now," she stated innocently while clutching the stone tightly in her fingers. Walking across the river while saying this, Wak swung her arm back as her father had taught her, with all of her might. She continued counting while hoping for a buddy as she watched the rock skip once, twice, and 3 times. She watched in awe as the boulder continued to skip through the 4th, 5th, and 6th skips till, on the 7th skip, it successfully across the river to land on the shore on the other side. Wak was completely shocked. She had been holding her breath so tightly and wishing so fervently that she could not believe her eyes when the stone skipped the water and landed across. When she heard footsteps approaching, it broke the peace of her happy thoughts. The moment Wak realized what had happened, he looked around. A young girl was falling toward her. When Wak started to flee out of fear, she lost her footing and fell off as well. The unknown young girl and Wak fell nearly side by side as they tumbled down toward the river. The girl was falling to the ground while sobbing uncontrollably and clinging to her knee. Wak gathered herself and approached the girl to assist her. Wak noticed the girl's bleeding knee. "It will be okay, I'll help you clean the cut," she assured her in the calmest possible tone. After removing the blood from the wound with some river water, Wak tore a piece of fabric from her skirt and knotted it around the knee wound to conceal the cut. "My house is nearby, let me help you, and my mother will take care of the wound," she said gently to the girl. To get to her residence, the girl was assisted by Wak. As soon as they both arrived at Wak's home, Wak yelled to her mother, "Mom, I've got a girl with me," and she slipped and fell beside the river. Her knee is injured, and her dress is covered in blood. When Wak's mother heard this, she rushed out of the kitchen with the first aid kit. She forced the young child to sit on a couch before beginning to clean the wound. To brighten the girl's face, she placed colorful bandages after cleaning.